Hi everyone, welcome to another interesting video. So in this question we want to solve for a plus b. We want to find the possible value of a plus b. Now let's begin. We have solution. So our question implies 1 over a minus 2 plus 1 over b minus 2 equal to 1 over 8. Now here, first thing, we let capital X to be equal to a minus 2, and we say capital Y to be equal to b minus 2. So we replace that with what we have in this expression, and that becomes 1 over x plus 1 over y equal to 1 over 8. Now we simplify the left hand side and the right hand side by multiplying it with xy. So we have xy into bracket 1 over x plus 1 over y, then equal to 1 over 8 xy. So this becomes xy over x plus xy over y, and that equal to xy over 8. So the y go with this, the x go with this. We have y plus x equal to xy over 8. So we can rewrite this as x plus y equal to xy over 8. Now from here we multiply both sides by 8. So we have multiply by 8, then we have multiply by 8. So multiplied through with the bracket, so we have 8x plus 8y equal to, for the left hand side, for the right hand side, 8 cancel out 8, we have xy. So we move all the expression at the left hand side to the right hand side. So we now have 8x minus 8y, everything equal to 0. Now, so we want to make this left hand side factorizable. So we add the square of 8 to both sides, which is 64. We have xy minus 8x minus 8y plus 64 equal to 64. Now we factorize this left hand side. So we have x into bracket y minus 8, then minus 8 into bracket y minus 8 equal to 64. Now here we have y minus 8, then x minus 8 equal to 64. Now what we need to do here is we need to factor the pairs of 64 over here. So we take a positive integer pairs of a nice solution to this step. So that is 64. So we have on the list 64 can be equal to 64 multiplied by 1. Likewise, 1 can be multiplied by 64 to give us 64. Then if we multiply 8 by 8, we also have 64. Though we can now say that y minus 8 into bracket x minus 8 can be equal to 64 multiplied by 1, then y minus 8 into brackets, then 8x minus 8 will be equal to 1 multiplied by 64. For another case, we can also have y minus 8 into bracket x minus 8 equal to 8 multiplied by 8. So we treat all of these as separate cases. So we have this one as case 1. So we have case 1. So where we have case 1, so it implies that y minus 8 is equal to 64. So we can say that y implies that 64 will be equal to 64 plus 8, and that is equal to 72. So for x, we have x minus 8 equal to 1, implies that x is equal to 1 plus 8, and that's equal to 9. So recall earlier that we said that let x equal to a minus 2 and y equal to b minus 2. So we substitute that in our next step. So now we have y to be equal to b minus 2. So this implies that b will now be equal to y plus 2. So if we substitute that, we have our y to be 72, then plus 2, and that will give us 74 for b. Then for a, so we have x to be equal to a minus 2. So it implies that x will be equal to, it implies that a will be equal to x plus 2. So and that gives us 9 plus 2, which is equal to 11. Therefore, for case 1, a plus b will now be equal to 11 plus 74, and that will give us 85 for case 1. Case 2, so we have that our y minus 8 into bracket x minus 8 is equal to 1 multiplied by 64. So we can see y minus 8 is equal to 1, implies that y is equal to 1 plus 8, and that's equal to 9. Likewise, x minus 8 is equal to 64, implies that x will be equal to 64 plus 8, and that's equal to 72. So we have, so from y equal to b minus 2 will now be equal to b is equal to y plus 2. Substituting the value of y, we have 9 plus 2 is equal to 11 for b. Then for x, we have x to be equal to a minus 2. So it means that a will be equal to x plus 2. Substituting the value of x, which is 72 plus 2, and that will give us 74 for the value of a. So now for case 2, it implies that a plus b will now be equal to 74 plus 11, and that will give us and that will give us 85. So a plus b will now be equal to 85 for case 2. Now moving on to case 3. So for case 3, where we have y minus 8 into brackets, then x minus 8 into brackets, and this is given as 8 multiplied by 8. So we can now say y minus 8 is equal to 8, implies that y will be equal to 8 plus 8, which is 16. Then x can also be minus, so x minus 8. So x minus 8 is also equal to 8, implies that x will be equal to 8 plus 8, and that will give us 16 as x. So from where we have y to be equal to b minus 2, so it implies that b will now be equal to y plus 2, substituting the, which is 16 plus 2, and that will give us 18 as b. Then x as well is given as a minus 2, implies that a is equal to x plus 2, and that's equal to 16 plus 2, which is equal to 18. So for case 3, a plus b will now be equal to 18 plus 18, and that will be equal to 36. So for all possible value of a, b in our solution so far will now be a, b is either equal to 85, or a plus b is equal to 36. So here comes the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Do like, subscribe, and share the video. Likewise, turn on notification bell on your subscription so that you can always get the new update from this channel. Support this channel by subscribing, liking, and sharing the video. And I will see you in another interesting lesson. Thanks and bye for now.